All right, so I'm sitting here with Lilla Briggs. Lilla, thank you so much for training with me. We just finished up puppy upbringing. We got Gracie over here. That's you said an English, white, or cream-colored golden retriever.
Yes, sir.
Very unique, very specific dog, and she's tired. So thank you again for training with me. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. If you could just tell me about your training experience with the South Carolina Canine Academy.
Oh, it is. We received this dog. I'm 61 years old, and my husband wanted his dream dog, and that is Gracie, our cream golden retriever. And we brought her into our home, and after raising 4 daughters and now having 2 son-in-laws and a grandchild, this was the biggest nightmare of my entire life. I have never have in 38 years of marriage have I ever told my husband he could pick one. He could pick the dog or me, but both of us were not staying in this home.
Oh, wow.
Because I was losing my mind. And then one day when I was going to buy a new harness for her at Mill Creek, I just mentioned, I said, do y'all know anything about a trainer? Because I'd been all over the internet trying to find trainer, and I didn't know what to do or who to go to or who to call. And the owner of Mill Creek said there's only one trainer in the whole state of South Carolina that I would recommend, and that is Jeff with South Carolina Canine Academy. And he gave me his flyer and his business card. So when my husband got home that night, I said, look at all this information on the internet. I found a trainer, and I said, will you call him? Can we do this? And so my husband went to work, and we chose to do the puppy classes, and it has changed. After one session, after Jeff walked in my home and left, it changed my whole life with my dog. It changed me really more than anything, but in return, I got the most awesome, sweetest dog. I could just cry tears of joy and thanksgiving because she was a hair away from being advertised in the newspaper for sale because I had had enough.
Yeah.
I just had enough. I couldn't take it.
Wow.
And Jeff knows that. I was at my end of my rope when he walked in my house that day. So he was my rescuer. He was riding up on the white horse. And he saved, not only did he save a 38-year-old marriage, he saved us and allowed us to now have a Gracie that's 5 months old.
Awesome. Thank you so much. What are a couple of benefits that you got from just the training experience, just for training?
Oh, goodness. Every time Jeff comes, I go, you're the smartest man I've ever met. He knows dogs, he understands, he speaks dog, he has taught me to understand dogs. I knew, as of just everything he has done, it's like drinking out of a fire hose for me, because there's so much information, because I was so incapable of knowing how to do any of this. But then he breaks it all down and makes it he makes it mine, and he ingrains it in me so that I can do that for my little dog. And it has just really changed our whole lives. It's changed everything about her behavior. It's changed my attitude towards her, and it's definitely freed us from the problems that puppies can bring into a home.
Awesome. Thank you so much. What would you say to somebody who's maybe on the fence about training with the South Carolina Canine Academy? They're kind of going back and forth between classes, private sessions, or just another trainer. What would you say to them?
There's only one trainer, only one dog trainer in America as far as I'm concerned. And that is South Carolina Canine Academy. And Jeff's not paying me to tell y'all this, but he has just stolen all of our hearts and given me back my life as a mother and grandmother and wife. And he has just given us the joy of having a puppy, which when he walked into our lives, there was no joy in our home because she had taken all joy from me and our home. But now we're loving this little dog, and we're looking so forward to even learning more. Even though I finished the puppy classes, we're going to let her get a little bit older, and then we're going to train more. And I can't wait. I've never had a dog that was actually trained and that could sit or stay or come or fetch, or I've just never had a dog that knew how to do anything. We just had dogs, and they grew up with the children, and that was what they did. So we're just really excited about having, and hopefully one day, if she passed all the tests, we can have a therapy dog too that'll bless other people.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lilla.
Thank you, Jim.
Yep.